Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Influenza Guild. Joining us here today, myself, Pricks, my colleague Montez. We've been in the guild since the start, and we're happy to have you all. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wembley Arena. As you can see, we have got an absolutely stacked stadium here. 50,000 people in attendance.
52,500 people.
Incredible stuff this evening.
Fantastic turnout. I tell you right now, Pab. And behind us, not only those 50,000. If you look to the left, another 50,000 people.
Oh my goodness me! They're in the B stand.
Yep.
That is absolutely insane.
You see the guys with the cheap seats at the
Wow.
back there as well. I'll tell you what, there's a few famous faces
There
here
are,
today.
there are, Mike. I'm glad you've brought that up. I'm glad you.
That was massive for the boys.
Yeah, incredible. I mean,
Huge for boys. Huge
obviously the problem with the arena tournament is we were still going through COVID at that point. But at the moment we've just said fuck it. Let's just invite everybody. Let's spread it around. Let's get it going. A couple of people have got a few jabs here, and I think it's just time to let the celebrations go.
In honesty, Pab, I've heard a couple of coughs there this morning, but
hug them is what I say. Hug them and kiss them.
Yes,
hug the whole lot of them.
That's how it works. That's how it works. I think the more hugging that Influenza could do, the better. Really.
Absolutely.
But what have you enjoyed about the guild?
Well, Mike, I'm now part of the Influenza Retirement Home program, which is, it's fantastic. It's great that, I was brought up in the Influenza Academy, and now I'm back. But I think I might have to just cut short here, because I think we might be going to a little bit of a crowd cam here. Going to check some of our attendance here. We have, oh goodness me, who is that, Mike?
It looks like Eliwiff, doesn't it?
That
Like
is
a younger
Eliwiff.
version of Eliwiff. Look how nervous
he's been allowed out of the house for a moment. That's actually
really
oh,
Prince Harry. Prince Harry.
Prince Harry has managed to join the team. Oh, it's absolutely incredible. You better watch out for his popcorn there. Don't know where Megan's gone. She seems to have disappeared somewhere. But he's stuck. But anyway, Mike, back to what I was saying. So obviously, I joined Influenza as part of the Influenza Foundation, which is a charitable, foundation. They took me off the streets of Mexico. They brought me up. Rehomed me, exactly. Ghost took me under his wing. Found me when I had literally I had 68. Yeah, I had a pair of socks and about 2 pesos in my wallet at that time, and he brought me in. He gave me the chance to be a paladin tank, and I managed to work my way up through the ranks and became part of the raid team. But unfortunately, the fame got to me. The drugs started kicking in, the alcohol, and
you went really
into the Influenza rehabilitation center, and I'm back now, and it's just been a privilege. It's been Influenza has been such an incredible part of my life.
So, cutting into the stats now, and this is the stats for our round. 304 raiders into Nafria normal. That's Influenza alone.
Incredible.
Wow, what a number! What a number! 266 raiders into Nafria heroic. What? What? That's absolutely fat. 64 raiders into Nafria mythic. Come on!
Unbelievable!
Come on! Bloody brilliant. Rank 13 for progress and rank 10 for speed. It would have been a hell of a lot higher if we didn't have certain players dragging us down. Jimmy dragging us down. 36 normal raids, 34 clears. I don't think anybody else has got a completion rate quite like us there. 55 heroic raids and 12 full. 55 heroic raids. That's insane. 55 heroic raids over the course of a 26-week expansion so far. 32 mythic raids. But straight out, totaling 123. 1, 2, 3. We couldn't have programmed it better. 123 raids into Castle Nafria. We have raided on average, ladies and gents, 4.39 times a week. And I tell you what, our closest competition has raided 3 times.
What are they doing? They've got the feet up.
We are 1.39
insane, Mike.
665 of our members have completed Mythic Dungeons. That is a phenomenal number there. And even better, over 40 members with 1,500 plus raided IOI. Must stress, we are not involved in that. We're not very good at Mythic Dungeons. Over 500 Mythic Dungeon keys complete as a guild group. 500 Mythic Dungeon keys as a guild group.
Team players.
Absolutely fantastic.
Team players.
Whatnot. crowd behind us. I think there's a lady.
Mike, I can barely even hear you at the moment.
I
There's
know.
so much noise in this arena.
Crazy.
Luckily, we've got these trusty headsets. Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, HyperX, this evening. We're going to be going through a couple of sponsors a little bit later on. Obviously, those of you out there that know the Bogler Gold is our big sponsor of the evening, but we're going to be having a little advert with that a little bit later on. Just want to have a quick look. We've got some fans who couldn't make it to the arena. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I've checked the number. And actually, to be honest, let's give a big shout out to our statistics team who've spent day and night working on this. There's Telki, and he's got a team of about 28, 29 people that all work through these statistics for us on a weekly basis as well. So
and these are not your average, I can't even say the word. This is exactly why I'm not there doing the numbers, Mike. I'm here presenting these awards. 28 individuals all graduated from Stanford.
I know.
In mathematics.
It's fantastic.
He's not messing around.
It really is fantastic.
If you want a stat, he's your man.
He really is. He really is. He's told me my stats many times before. None of them, unfortunately, very good. Now, moving on. How many heroic raiders did we take into Nafria? I told you 266 raiders we took. Shout-outs. Here we go, ladies and gents.
And I'm going to be introducing some of these shout-outs for you. So, as you can see, no expense was spared on this production quality. So, big shout out to Tel Kino, who has killed more Nathria bosses. I couldn't even have a chance to read that,
Nathria bosses than anybody else on the server. Our first mythic kill was with 18 players. Hashtag red team. Let me give some hashtag red teams in the chat.
Have another drink here.
Average item level of our first Nathria clear on normal was 192.
And the average item level for our first HC clear was 212. Unbelievable. I think I might have been a part of that one. Moving on to our next shout. How many rank 1 passes has Juice had? 4. The absolute shaman machine.
The number of legs I've got.
And Influenza's guild activity put us in the top 1% of all guilds in the entire world.
In the entire bloody world, ladies and gents. In the entire world.
Incredible.
We have had more ahead of the curve achievements than any other guild on EU servers. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in.
Absolutely
that is
incredible.
Absolutely
we love it.
Phenomenal.
And Mike, that one thing that Influenza really do
absolutely fantastic. Let it sink in for a minute that we are in the top 1% of guild activity in the world, not in the EU, not in America, in the world.
Insane.
Absolutely phenomenal. When you look at the academy players at academies,
absolutely.
We had what is it? 3,500 go through the academy so far in total, and this year alone we've had 806. Now the academy's been running for 19 years. 19 years. So you do the math.
Ronald J. Regan
and bigger.
Was the founding father of it.
That was the guy. It came up at the same time as Apple, and people were like, "Do I go Apple? Do I go Influenza?"
Yeah.
So there was the big thing about that back in the day. Yeah. So we took off relatively slowly because Apple was dominating the market at that point. But now, Influenza's back in business.
Well, Grandad used to say, "If you're not playing, you're not playing."
That's what he said. You're not playing.
Beautiful words, and I always live by it.
You've got that tattoo. It's probably. Did we get the tattoo?
I did get the tattoo. Perhaps we'll show it a little bit later on today. Got to make sure that all the kids are put to bed, as I'm not entirely sure that it's safe for work. Let's put it that way.
I don't think it will be. Let's hop into the best moments very quickly. This is the important one, guys. We're going to stay quiet for this. I want you to watch this intently. And the nominations are... Juice's intentional seed pack.
Oh. The long old journey.
Wait, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? What do I do?
Go for Jesus.
Such a fucking troll.
The Old Art Time Walking event.
The Raid Race.
orange team downside with only Gingy alive. What a clip this was. Guys, if you can't see the screen or you can't hear it, please
Pop
do
it,
type
Gingy!
in the chat.
Gingy! Gingy!
Gingy, do it!
Gingy,
Oh,
kill it!
Gingy.
No, Gingy, come
Come on,
on!
Gingy, you can do it, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Oh, stand in the red, stand in the red, stand in the red.
Come on.
Yeah! Let's go, Gingy! Gingy! Let's go!
We're not sure who that actually is. Bow DK, hashtag hot sausage.
Run so they can tase you. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Simato's Ken. This is Buff Pro, and we are watching more To Catch a Predator. This guy offers Chris Hassan pizza.
You want a slice? I'm good. What about you guys?
Slice of pizza, make it all
I haven't posted their rankings yet.
Hey guys, want some pizza or something? Hey, give us a stand back that way.
Council of Bloodkill, Mythic.
I need some heals.
X.
Dump one.
Oh,
good job.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, good job, guys.
Well, when it collided with the peddler.
When you gotta swim, you gotta swim. Yeah. Arena tournament shoutcasted by Montes and Prigs.
We've got to finger cross us for this, Pablo. We've got to win this one, haven't we? Didn't have any exact stream content, but we will get hold of some on the next event. That was actually at Wembley. Downing Sire HD for the first time. Wow, this is taking me back now. What a UI setup.
Soap.
Survive.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, blasted everybody's ears with that one.
Just a casual raiding guild, and
See,
we
the
had
hashtag DT's floating
we had
through really well.
a specific raider called Lucky Liquor who had a little bit too much to drink one night,
I think
and
he's living up to his name.
while we were in the middle of a kill, he said that he loved us all and that we were doing a beautiful job.
He said.
And I don't think I've laughed so much in forever. And I think a little bit of pee came out as well.
Yeah,
if I'm completely honest with you.
I mean, he really lived up to his name there.
He did.
Obviously,
he did.
since then, he's tragically moved on to Alcoholics Anonymous. So very, very sad. Moment
Yeah,
for
incredibly
Lucky.
sad.
Really, I mean, it ended
Yeah.
up. He took a
Yeah.
massive topple, I suppose you could say.
Well, I mean, you know, the thing is, when you get to those, you know, the top level of raiding, you've either got it or you don't. And there's a lot of pressure to perform.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're drinking on the job, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Well, I think that's the thing. That we've seen a lot of our members, you know, and myself included, probably go through the AA sort of start meetings.
Yeah, well-
it's not uncommon for
Well, Mike-
Influenza, and it was part of the academy.
Let me not remind you, there's a few people out there who will know that I spent some time in the Himalayas. A specific Sire.
6 months. 6 months.
You know, when we were trying to kill Sire, I just could not get away from those red circles. And it got to me. The pressure got to me. I rage quit the game. I packed my bags up. I went straight to the Himalayas and I stayed there for 6 months. And I got my bearings back and I came back stronger. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of time away just to get yourself back on track.
I don't think you're wrong, pal. Sometimes you've got to step away from the game for a little bit. Just a quick note to any of the red team members that want to step away. If you're away for more than 2.5 hours off the game, then you get wiped straight down
You're
to the
gone.
orange team. So,
Hand your CV in.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it.
Don't ever log off.
Don't log off, especially when 9.1 drops. And I'll just say, I'll openly say it here, but 9 so we rated DT and we had Influenza rating team. It'll spill there. I've got it back there. Again, you know, he's been with the alcoholics for a long time.
Sorry, carry on.
And then after that, a little bit further down the line, we decided to take the best moments winner. And this is the one that the crowd are getting wild for. You can see it on the screen.
Yeah,
behind
a
you
lot
there.
of hype going in there. I don't know if
hell of
that's
a lot of
because
hype.
C9 have just gone 8 up in the CS:GO tournament, but we'll have to find out in just a minute.
They've gone 8 up against Influenza.
Oh, Oh yeah, we're trash at CS. That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll get better. We'll get
That's
better.
fine.
We'll get
I
better.
think when you look at the group of the CS players that we've got,
Well,
you've got Slapdash, who had that injury in LA. He had the finger thing, didn't he, for a little while.
Yeah, plays with the hook now, doesn't he?
Hook.
Yeah, they call him Captain Hook.
Captain Hook. So WSD is out the cards,
Yeah.
and he's just keep out W to everything.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, honestly.
It's tricky, and I think the main problem is he just keeps dragging the keyboards.
Yeah,
off the desk
it's great that we've got a sponsorship with Corsair because he's
great.
replaced.
Great.
That's another stat for you. I'm just hitting word there from Telkino saying that he has in fact had 36 replacement keyboards this season from the hooking incident.
We can see as well. Pricey WGL is talking about the foot pedal there,
Well,
but unfortunately we know he's not got any legs.
Yeah, that's the problem. But the thing is, you know, we accept everybody here. You know, it's a very inclusive guild.
It is.
You know, and we make sure that we make the right amendments that we need so that everybody can play. You know, that's just how we go.
That's it. We like to make a splash. Unlike Slapdash, who obviously can't because of his no legs.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
That's true. Anyways, we digress again. Moving on to the best moments and the winner.
Wow.
Please, here
I'm excited for this
go.
one.
I'm just excited
I'm
for
excited for this one.
I'm very, very excited for this one. I can tell you we don't actually have a card set up for it, but I can tell you, and the winner is.
Is this going to be me, Mike?
It's going to be.
Who is this for? I've had a few beers at this point.
So a couple of babies. The winner, guys, and this is based off the votes that we did on Discord the other day. The winner goes to Gingy. Let me take you to these moments. Now, let me just tell you one thing, Pab. Gingy has not done this once. He's done it twice. First on Sludge Fist, and then on Sire. You watch this. Tell you what, man, the crowd went absolutely electric there. Jesus.
And I think
Christ.
one thing you
Look
need
at
to
him
know.
behind. Wow.
I can actually remember the first. Yes, he knows exactly what he's doing. Great guy.
Great guy. The thing is, as well, he performs at the right time.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
When it counts and under pressure, he's there. Solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock. When the big performance are needed, he puts out every single time. Funny enough, that's why my ex left me.
Lovely girl. Lovely girl.
Lovely girl. But she's with Pab now. She's with Monty.
We're married.
So,
We're married now. Yeah. So we'll be doing an influencer wedding ceremony in about 2 weeks. So make sure you follow the stream for that one.
Make sure you tune into that one. Make sure you tune into that one. That's going to be absolutely electric, especially if I'm there with my AK-47. So moving on, let's talk about the events.
Golden envelopes here. Can't see them a little bit well. I think there's just so many people in this arena, it's difficult to actually see, but we have got some beautiful awards here. I'm sure we can get these posted up for those winners who can't be here in the arena with us tonight.
I don't know if you've seen as well, Pub, we've actually got.
Well, yeah, we've at Influenza. There's absolutely no expense spared here. We have got the trophies for the winners as well, so we'll make sure that you can come up onto the stage and accept these if you're in the arena. I know we've got some of the Influencer Guild just down here on the centre, so feel free to come on up once we announce these. If not, we'll make sure to get you sent them in the post. Big shout out to the Royal Mail.
Big shout out to the Royal Mail. One thing I would just say about both of those awards, they are both solid 18 karat.
Solid 18 karat gold.
No expenses spared with Influenza.
And those were mined in the hills of Goldshire.
In Goldshire.
And that's what makes them special.
Mined in the hills of Goldshire themselves. I think we found one tiny bit of gold panning under a waterfall in Goldshire.
For those of you who know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, but if not, you know, we won't go too much into that.
Absolutely. The award is going to be for the most dedicated. Now,
Most dedicated.
this specific individual, you know, as you can tell, some of you are going to know him for his sausage antics. He's been a great performer
sausage.
within the guild. He's been doing a lot of streams, getting a lot of traction towards the guild. Is there day in and day out, all the events, all the raids. Absolutely incredible individual. We love him to pieces. So, the most dedicated award goes to Bauer DK.
Wow, what a guy.
Clap it up in the chat for me. Can we get some claps in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen?
Get some hashtag
Few
Bauer DK.
claps in the chat, please.
Hashtag Bauer DK.
Beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations, congratulations.
He's
Bauer
been
DK.
so dedicated. I don't know if he's here tonight at all. Bauer DK, if you're in the chat, can you give us a wave, please? And actually, most importantly, if you're in the crowd behind us.
The crowd, yeah,
please
come
do
and have a
stand,
step.
yeah, please
Oh,
do
I
stand
can
up.
see.
Is that?
He's
That's not him, is it?
he's had a little bit too much to drink. I think the
Is he?
security's leave him, leave him. He's no, he's gone.
No,
He's
no.
oh, he's just thrown up. Okay, we'll leave that one there, shall we? We'll leave that one there. On to the next one, I think.
Moving on. So the award for this one is for the most social person that I've ever seen. And actually, I thought I was the most social person that I've ever seen because I can't talk for days. But this guy or girl has been absolutely fantastic all season. Kind of a bit of an underdog, really. Not many people, I suppose, really chatted to him, ironically, because he's the most social. But he's always there and he's in his tribe, and we respect and we love.
We love a try. God loves a trier.
The most social person. Redgars, come on down, there he is in the boat back at the stadium. Woo! You see him there walking down, here he comes.
Amazing.
All the way down. I don't know, what is he wearing there?
Is that a mankini?
He's a mankini.
It's a little bit chilly for that, surely.
Well, you say that, man.
I mean, I would have thought you would have got a little bit of a bikini line trim if you're going to wear something like that. Hey,
it's bloody
pubes are pubes at the end of the day, Mike.
Bloody revolting, to be honest with you. I'm talking about a lack of respect for others, but there you go. He's got the most social for Influenza. Pablo just topping up.
Just going to top that up, guys. Cheers. If anyone's having a drink tonight, just want to do a hashtag cheers in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag cheers is in the chat, and don't forget, not only the Twitch chat, I want to see hashtag cheersing in the Influenza Guild chat to get as many people in here as we possibly can. Can somebody type the number of viewers that we've got as well?
Let me have a quick chat. I'm just going to tune in onto our production team, Mike. Just having a little look here and an update on the volumes here. Yep. 75,000 people currently tuned in to the live
we
stream
knew it was going to be a lot.
We did know this was going to be a big event.
Be a hell of a lot.
You know, and it's just great to see so many people turned out. Just getting a little live number update. 80,000 people now in the arena. I mean, I don't know how that's happened. The arena just seems to have doubled in size there. But these statistics are sponsored by Telkino's Statistics and Co. Go to www.telkino, hashtag statistic, hashtag Apple Crumble for your 20% discount code on any of your statistic needs. That is Telkino, hashtag Apple Crumble for your 20% discount code.
Just on a side note with that as well, he's actually selling custard out of his house as well at the moment. So if anybody needs any custard, he gets in the back of a van, even on a hot day. You know, he's got this big sort of black van that he takes the custard around in. When it's very hot, he will still be driving for 10 hours. The custard's in the back, and the heat really helps thicken that custard up. So if you need some custard, you get in contact right now with telkey.co.uk/Apple Crumble and custard, but mainly the custard.co.uk/ the best.
I love that website. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Say it for me one more time, Mike.
applecrumble.co.uk/ crumblers.co.uk
And what I love about the website address is the address always changes. Just like the custard recipe.
Always changes. We've got a couple of people. Sergeant Buff there.
Crave the custard in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure if you've got a craving, he's got the custard. All right.
You've got the craving, he's got the custard every single time. I promise you that.
Incredible.
We actually saw him at the Pride event last week.
We did. That's true.
He was covered in custard.
As well.
I'm not sure what it. I mean, maybe
I'm not sure what the symbolisation is there, but
I'm not too sure.
Without a doubt, we'll.
At the end of the day, we all love custard. That's
we do.
That's the important thing. So moving on. So,
right. Anything I want to say to you, Mike, is you can have talent. You can be a talented player, you can be a talented football player, talent this, talent that. But the thing that separates the good from the great, it's the hard work. It's the hours that you put in. It's the dedication that you're going to put in there to get better.
Day in, day out. We saw that at the NBA Finals.
Exactly
we were
that.
Up there.
When I was in the NBA Finals, they wanted to cast me out. I looked Michael Jordan in the face. I said, "Hey kid, you get space jamming and let me get slamming, all right?" And I scored
every time. Yeah, it was the sort of up and over, wasn't it?
I got it in. Okay, I got it in and I win.
90th minute as well.
And that's what this person brings to the table. So, without further ado, the most improved person is Steve Cleave.
Steve,
come on down.
We knew it. Get on down here,
Get up on the stage, my friend.
Get on down here. There he is.
Fantastic. Here he comes walking down
this
there.
one coming down the stage.
Brilliant.
Now,
Fantastic.
got
Well
his cleavage out as well. Well done, Steve Cleave. Let's get some hashtag Steve Cleave in the chat.
Awesome.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant work.
Cleave there. We really appreciate everything he's done. Again, another academy player. Was he in the academy?
He was in the academy, imported all the way from Sweden. He actually doesn't know that he's Swedish.
Really?
Just wanted to break the news to you. But again, another person came through the academy, brought him in at the age of 4, could barely talk, couldn't read or write.
Wow.
You know, came from a home where he wasn't loved, and we brought him in, we cradled him, we loved him, nurtured him. And now he's, you know, an exceptional member of the guild.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's not dissimilar to our stories.
No.
It's not dissimilar. Plucked from our homes at a young age, forced through the academy. We didn't like it at the start.
No, not one bit, Mike. Not one bit.
We really didn't. But the dedication that comes from the back of it, Sergeant Muff, then absolute tears wet through his muff.
I want to just talk about something you mentioned, is that this is just the start. And that's what gets me so fired up.
It really is the tip of the iceberg.
80,000 people in this arena, and this is
people.
just the start.
Just the start. I mean, this could be massive, couldn't it?
I'm thinking, you know, we start with WoW, we branch out into CSGO.
We can start.
We go multi-games, multi-platforms. We're looking to introduce the merch line next year.
The merch line's coming out.
It's going to be massive. We've got Influenza Con. It's going to be coming in 2020. I mean, there's just so much to look forward to. Old school RuneScape tournament there. I can see that in the chat. We're going to be getting massive. We've got a sponsorship with Boaty. It's going to be insane. There's lots to look forward to.
I mean, we're buying that island next year.
But Influenza Island is going to be insane. It's going to be a Hunger Games style event.
Hunger Games sort of style.
Every guildie.
But
we start with 100 guildies and we end with 1.
We've got to be careful with the health and safety.
Seems a bit brutal, I know.
We'll make it legal.
We'll get it done. We'll get it done.
We've got disclaimers. We've got all sorts of different bits and bobs that we can run just to make sure that is fully legal, just for all of the Twitch admins out there. Anyways, we digress.
Once again.
Let's carry on to the most skilled player.
Oh my goodness.
That's a big award. That's a big award.
That's a big one.
The most skilled player?
The most skilled. And there's a lot to choose from. My God, is that
I'll tell you what, there must be what?
2, 3 people?
Two of us?
Me and you?
Maybe.
There must be one of us. I'll take my award right now. Thank you very much.
The stream's ended. See you later.
See you guys. Thanks
the
for
most skilled player.
Let's see. I'm excited for this one.
I'll tell you what, I am excited. I haven't prepared a speech for myself. Oh. I haven't prepared a speech.
That's unlike you as well.
Yeah, I know. And I know it's going to be me. I know it's going to be me.
Let's see who's got it. Oh my goodness me. Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln.
Bergleg?
Bergleg!
Bergleg, come on down! Burger of the leg. I'm not sure if he's even in the chat today because he quite often doesn't come along for these types of events. He's too busy getting rank 1.
Congratulations.
All the time. But
amazing.
An absolute pillar of healing ferocity, shall we say, within the red team. That guy is an absolute monster.
I'm not quite sure
the DPS that he can push out. Apparently Jimmy's going to try. Well, Jimmy's really going to challenge him for the Holy Palace spot. He says he's going to outdo him next expansion on 9.1, so next patch. I can't see it myself, can you?
Well, Mike, the numbers speak for themselves. I'm lagging. I'm lagging all over the place. Must be that internet connection.
It must be the internet. Must be. Absolutely. Just give that a knock.
Give that a little tap
Give that a knock up top. So moving on anyways, you've got the big one, but I just want to say before you carry on with the big one, which is the MVP award, which is the winner of the trophy. I just want to go through quickly one to watch. Somebody that we need to be watching.
One to watch?
Didn't even include it in the scripts that we wrote.
We're going off script
We're going
here.
off script.
This is
One
unbelievable.
to watch, and it's a big name, and it's a very recent name.
Woo.
It is
Now that gets me fired up.
otherwise known as Puka, the warrior, who is coming to Red Team.
The warrior.
Dominant.
We're doing it live.
Meters.
We're doing it live.
We are going live. We can see him out the back there.
Oh yes.
Oh, he's. What's that?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh god, it's gonna.
Is that?
It is, isn't it?
I think
It is, isn't it?
it might be.
It is, isn't it? Let's just cut. We're just gonna cut very, very briefly. That's Jesus Christ.
So, hold on, no. Can you get down there? Matt, get down there. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Do we cut? What are we?
Sorry.
We're back, and
Sorry
we are
about that.
live,
Slight
live once
technical
again. A few
problems.
technical,
This is obviously a
technical
It
issues
is a
there.
live
My
recording.
apologies.
Obviously, one of
My
the
apologies, yeah.
members of the guild decided he wasn't going to be very much when he came down for his award.
The schlong on that man is just incredible.
Fantastic.
Incredible.
Now,
They don't build them like they used to,
They-
Mike. They don't. They really don't.
they really don't. Like a Ford Chevrolet, I'll tell you, they really don't build them quite that well anymore, do they? Jesus Christ. He has had an absolute... now I can see why he plays a Fury Warrior, because he's just used to gripping two of those two-handed weapons the whole time. What an absolute monster of a guy. And what a leg on him. Moving on. Let's move on to the big one. So, we've got the MVP award. The MVP award is the final award that we ever give out. This is the one where you win £160,000 in cash. You win a new house. You get the award, and also you get to be the
MVP. This is huge. This is
the
huge.
MVP of Influenza. Come on!
And I just want to talk a little bit about the prize money there, Mike. 150,000 US dollars going to be going into your bank account. That has been made possible by one of our sponsors. I know all you guys know them and love them. I've been a huge ambassador of them in the past, and that is Bogler Gold. Make sure you go down to Bogler Gold. Use coupon Chad _20. Mate, we've got so many sponsors, I don't even know what to do with myself, but this specific one is Bogler Gold. I know my RuneScape players out there are going to love a bit of Bogler Gold, but make sure you use coupon Chad _20 for your 20% discount
20%?
code.
Wow.
Yeah, 20%. We've upped it for this one here. So yeah, this MVP award has been sponsored by Bogler Gold. Can I get a hashtag Bogler Schnoggler in the chat, please, ladies? I'm so blessed to know this individual, and the MVP award and the 150,000 US dollar prize pool. Thank you to Bogler Gold goes to the one, the only. Gingy!
Come on, it couldn't
Clap
have been
it up.
anyone
Can I
else.
get some claps in the chat,
It couldn't
ladies
have
and
been
gentlemen?
anybody
Let's
else
get some
at
claps
all
in the
under
chat.
my radar. I tell
Let's
you
go.
what, no. What a player.
Clap
And he
it
gets
up.
to sit as the MVP until the end of 9.1. That's how
Exactly.
this is working. So
Congratulations.
congratulations, Gingy.
Your award.
Gingy, you
Fantastic.
can come on up and tell us, just in the earpiece here, tell us what you're going to do with the money. I'm not sure we can say that on...
I'm not entirely
Not sure
sure
we
that
can
is
say
safe
that
for
on
stream
Twitch.
purposes. We
No,
don't want to
probably
get banned
not
on one of
safe
our
at all.
first streams,
Probably
but keep that to yourself, Gingy. I'm sure you can let your friends know what you plan to do there. But yeah,
That's not
well
safe.
deserved, Mike. Well
Yeah,
deserved.
Very, very well deserved.
Down to the wire. Been so close, literally
6 seconds apart. 6
incredible.
seconds apart. I think the radio's
And
gonna
as you know,
swing.
Mike, there's a lot that you can do in 6 seconds.
Oh, there's
You know?
absolutely loads that you can do. In 6
Insane,
seconds.
insane. to
And
me.
actually, you can do it a couple of times.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. You reminded me of the summer of 08.
Yep, the
What a
summer of
year
08.
that was.
Nancy.
Incredible, Nancy.
Oh.
Oh, the love of
You
my
are.
life. And your life, actually. Incredible.
We really have shared a lot of
We have
comfort.
shared a lot of moments
That's-
together, both in the guild
And
and outside the guild, if you know what I mean.
Fantastic.
But anyway, enough about Nancy the Heartbreaker.
Oh God, Nancy!
And if you're watching, Nancy, give us a... I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah. But if you're still single, give us a call.
Either one.
Either one.
We share
We'll
a
reach
mobile.
out to each other. It's a package deal at this point, to be completely honest
share
with
a
you,
mobile.
Nancy.
We
But,
share a
hey,
mobile most.
it is what
most
it
times.
is.
lots of prizes, lots of gifts. We actually gave out over, in total, 2.5 mil, 2 mil, and 1.5. I mean, we gave out nearly 10 mil prizes this expansion, just so that the headset's gone. So nearly 10 million prizes overall, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I tell you what, we couldn't do it without G2G.
Absolutely could not do it without G2G.
Big
Ladies and gentlemen, just another shout out from our sponsors here, G2G. Go to g2g.com/Montez_Himalayan Mountains for your 20% discount code on G2G, and they have just been absolutely an incredible sponsor for Influenza.
Actually, the G2G guys, it's funny, they live over in Thailand, and actually the remote parts of Thailand.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant that they're all English, they've all got English names.
Yeah.
Jeff,
John,
do some work. John, Dave, do some work for us. There was about 3 or 4 of us.
Harry, he's a great guy as well. Yeah.
Not the best in sort of speaking English, but they've got absolutely, bang on
Fantastic
English names.
and
which is
good
really
quality
nice.
goals.
Good quality goals.
And quick service.
And quick service.
May I
Really
remind
quick
you.
service. Really
But,
good. Something that we're actually quite renowned for is quick service.
Quick service,
Quick
yes.
service.
In out, and you can ask Nancy for that. She can
Talk to Nancy.
guarantee
Talk to
it.
Nancy.
Remember,
In, out.
give us a call, Nancy, if you're out there.
Not out of the crowd.
But one thing, no, that's not right. One thing I did want to say though is about the rave races. That was one thing that really impressed me. Is I came back in to cast that with you, Mike, and what a privilege it was. But I really got to see how far Influenza had spread, because there was multiple guilds involved. Sausage in the oven, and there was multiple guilds that were involved in that.
So many.
And that's what gets me excited, is knowing that there's this, there's this outreach that we can go through to bring more players in and then put them out, but then recruit them to sort of a safe place, and then. It's just beautiful.
It really is fantastic. And just very quickly, whilst we're here as well, Pap, and you'll have to do this with me, just so the guys at the back, we didn't do any health and safety before we came in, so your exits are here.
Yeah. Because your safety is our concern.
It really is.
Your safety is paramount here at Influenza.
Apart from Nancy.
Apart from Nancy, if you're in here, fuck you. You broke both of our hearts.
At the same time.
Yeah, Influenza is here for you, and I think that's one thing that we really want to touch on here. Is it's not just a game, and
well, like my Uncle John used to say, so just to cut it.
Yeah,
like my Uncle John used
Go
to
ahead,
say,
Uncle John.
My Uncle John used to say that.
Yeah,
it's not just a game.
Yeah,
you've got to be touched.
Yeah,
in the heart.
In the heart. That's exactly right, but. On a more serious note, Mike, this guild was born, during
really is. Yeah. Talking of community as well, just a quick shout out to another one of my personal sponsors, who is the AA group over in Christchurch at the moment. So Alcoholics Anonymous in Christchurch. Big shout out to you guys.
Cheers. I mean, no, sorry.
We best not.
Hats off to you.
Hats off to you guys over there. Obviously, my brothers and sisters. Up in the lunch with Ian as well. Ian has a great time. Who is the game director.
Soft hands.
Soft hands.
I never understood
people say that. Well, it's years of he used that sampling of people.
He did, yeah.
That sampling of people.
But I thought it was a rumour.
No,
it was incredible. No. It was like a swan's back. Yeah. It was just magical.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you feel that? You tell me that's the shit.
That's a man who's put some hours into Audible.
I have, and actually, I often use a foot pedal as well. And you probably see Pricey show up here because he's the guy that actually supplies the foot pedals.
Well, now
to
what
us.
I wanted to say about him is he holds the Olympic world record for the most foot pedals pressed in 24 hours. Can you believe it? We literally have royalty. We have record setters in the chat, and that's something that we do here. We set records, we attract people who are high-level performers to take us to the next level.
We really do. So we've also the next one that we want to talk
about Siege Organ, and boy did we make a mess.
What a night!
We made a mess, Mike.
Jesus
we made a
Christ.
mockery of those horde scumbags. scumbag is on. Sorry.
I've gone too far.
You get like that.
I've gone too far.
I've gone too far.
You do get like that sometimes. We are through and through alliance, and the horde scum that we had to take out. Do you know what? It just disappoints me. To be honest with you, when it swapped to
Scum.
IRL from in-game, I was a little bit scared for yourself, most specifically. I didn't think you had skills of a sword like that. Turns out you do. Wow, I'm impressed. Moving swiftly on, so we've done 3 mythic as well. Obviously, his right-hand man. You two have absolutely smashed this, and that's a big shout out to you guys. And obviously, Ziv, who was boosted through. I don't know. As many people as I've had girlfriends.
Just going to get a little bit of a stat check there. 400,000.
400,000, really?
He's boosted.
Exactly, as well. Exactly 400,000.
400,000. He just finished a boost off tonight to hit that milestone.
Wow.
So incredible stuff. Yeah.
And do you know what? There's more names to shout out there. Of course, Juice, who helps Sivios left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
He is tickling the sack while Sivios is really going to work.
Yeah, incredible. And that's what makes him so good. Is that hand-eye coordination.
Oh, brilliant.
Sack, hand. Sack, hand.
You know, the 2
and they never miss it.
But another thing that is probably going to get you very excited is that obviously the infamous arena tournament, which came second in running up to Gingy within the Best Moments Award. Hey, do you know what? I'm disappointed. I don't know.
I mean, Mike, let's.
I killed him.
Let's talk about this. You know, the production quality has gone up tremendously since that event, and I think we need to get another one organised because I think it was quite a favourite, and if we can commentate on it in this kind of scenario with that production quality in Wembley with this kind of crowd, I mean the noise that these guys are making right now is incredible. So, but you know what, Mike? If I'm completely honest, there's no other person that I would have liked to have lost to more, than Gingy.
There's a few for me. There's a few for you.
I mean, that's what I've always loved about you.
Yeah, I'm honest.
You're honest. You're honest.
Straight down the line.
Yeah,
there's
down
definitely a few for me. But moving on, obviously, we're going to be doing more goes from strength to strength, and I am absolutely certain we will be in the top 5 guilds with on our server in 9.1, and actually I think we have the potential to be in the top 3, top 2, maybe even the number 1 spot at some point. We really do have the team to do it. Some people may disagree with me. If you disagree with me, raise your hand up and then get out the stadium.
Yeah. Security will have you removed. Yeah. It's very simple.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I mean, it was one of the most incredible head-to-heads, I think, in World of Warcraft history. To be completely honest with you.
Do you know what the competition?
Get that kind of, if you can create an environment where the guild itself is not competing against other guilds, but it's competing against itself internally, and pushing each other to be better. I mean, what
it's like,
achievement that is. Just
naming some names, really. It's like Schumacher and Button, Ronaldo and Messi, Mike and Pam,
David and Goliath,
Jekyll and Hyde, and
Mother
Teresa, and Bobby Geneva as well,
Bob Marley,
and
Postman Pat. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. I'm completely honest with you.
Yourself all night. I really could. They slide off the tackle. They really do slide off the tackle. Moving on.
Rhyme that you have on WoW at the moment sort of freshens things up a bit. So big shout out to Telki there for organising those events.
It's almost like a very, very exciting bargain hunt.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Very, full on, exciting, pants down bargain hunt.
Yeah. And that's the key thing, is the pants down, because when it comes to an Argo, there's not one thing that Telki does not know, and I think he uses that knowledge that he's learned from the Argo. And for those of you who knows his bookshelf, he's got a collection of over 40,000 different cookbooks.
And the funny thing with all those cookbooks is they're all based on or around Crumble.
Yeah. So the king, quite literally, the king of Crumble.
It's all the Crumble.
So yeah, just quite phenomenal. And sorry, I'm just getting a little telephone call here. I'm just gonna have to take this.
You take that call.
Hello.
You just obviously take that call. It probably is Ian Hazakosis on the phone, or one of the Twitch guys.
Oh, we have got a call in, ladies and gentlemen. I do not believe it. We have an incredible guest that has just called me straight through to the mobile. 1 second, I'm just going to pop you on speaker here. Please, sir, could you introduce yourself to the stream?
Yeah, mate, go, Scott. you know, I've been just watching you guys on the stream and that.
What?
Obviously, been loving what you guys are doing. You know, keep up the good work and that. But I just wanna call in to announce, obviously, I'm taking care of the PvP side of the guild.
Yes! Come on! Fucking go!
We're gonna push that massive, alright, mate?
Manting says we're going to push that massive PvP side. I am as hyped as you guys are hyped.
Wow! What an announcement.
Guy. Wow, I'm excited.
What an announcement.
Really
the return of the king.
The return of the king himself. For those people that don't know, who are new in the guild, Ghost God is the OG founding member of Influenza. He is the king. He is the GM.
Royalty on the line.
But royalty on the line. I mean, Prince Harry can sack off because we got Ghost God here.
Get him out.
Get him out.
Get out.
I'm watching.
Mandem says he's watching. Absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what I love the most about Ghost.
What a treat that
what
was.
a treat.
I'm blown away, mate. I'm absolutely blown away.
I mean, the funny thing is that's cost you 66p a minute there, so you're really in trouble to be honest. And you'll get
it just
that
gets
with
better and better.
You'll get that
It just gets better and better.
It really does. So he's just told us Ghost God is going to be dealing with the PvP side of things.
I can't believe it, mate.
I'll tell you what, I'm doing PvP. I'm doing PvP.
I'm coming back. The coupon chat's returning. If he's PvP leader, I'm there.
I'm there. I'm doing RPGs. Fucking what a guy. Just to give everyone just to give everyone a bit more background on Ghost God. He was the runner-up in the 2004 original World Cup for the Arena World Cup, which was hosted by Blizzard. He was first in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. He had the problem in
the index finger injury.
In 9. In 10, he was in war.
Yeah,
he
had to do national service for 3 years.
Vietnam.
Yeah, in Vietnam.
In Vietnam. I mean, that went a bit funny, and that's when he had the.
He had the incident, which we won't go on too much. But I think that when he came back, he had changed. I think we can all say that he matured. He came back a man.
I think so.
And I think his maturity he was a boy before he came back a man, and I think his maturity can really be seen. Perhaps most in the DPS meters.
I think maybe. I think when he procs that army of the dead, and he gets the power infusions from about 8 different sources, and all of a sudden.
And what I like about him is he's so smart. He'll tell people, hey, don't look at the damage. Don't pay attention. The damage meters don't mean anything. And what does he do? He sneaks in the back there and he smashes that DPS out.
Every single time. I tell you what, it's
just so smart.
Really smart.
We're playing World of Warcraft in 3D, and he is playing it in 60.
This guy
is
in 30, 22. This guy is
world. So to have him as a PvP leader, Mike.
I mean, we're going rank 1.
It's incredible.
We're rank 1 in PvE. We're going to be rank 1 in PvP.
Across the board. There's no way we can't.
Phenomenal.
That's got me fired up. It really has.
We want to be shoutcasting the raid races, pretty much every large scale event. We want to be sat here in Wembley Arena with 80,000, 90,000 fans. There's actually, I don't know if you had the stats in lately, but 150,000
people in the arena right now,
which is great.
The stadium just keeps growing.
It really has.
Modern technology is
it's funny actually. The Alcoholics Anonymous group of Birmingham came in.
Oh, they did. So that's what filled the numbers up.
That's the 60,000.
That's incredible. It's great to have them here.
It
really is a special occasion.
Actually, you can see the boys there.
Ah, yes.
Ghost and Slapdash.
There they are.
See them over there.
Incredible. Is that Splosh? I think he might be in there somewhere.
I think he is in there as well, isn't he? All within the Alcoholics Anonymous group.
Definitely down there.
Within this little
great to see the gang.
Crowd.
Great to see them.
See them chucking the 2 pennies on the stage.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. Squash has just let a bit of spliff by the looks of it.
I think he's just smacked someone. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Anyways, a couple of other things. Obviously, the casual races, as I say, will be going on Saturday every single time. There's going to be some amazing server-wide events. Television events are going to continue, and of course, there is the potential future integration. Apologies, into Jason, my friend Jason.
Jason's going to be coming back. Jason's going to be joining again.
So we're going to get some into Jason.
For those of you who don't know Jason,
what a guy.
Now that is going to be special.
So there is potential
big shout out to Jason.
Potential integration of
We're going to
some other
integrate
guilds,
Jason.
which means they will become within Influenza.
Jason will be adjacent to the
There's
integration.
no Jason. There's still no Jason involved.
But Jason's
There's
not.
There's no Jason.
There's no Jason.
Potential
Jason's
integration
not,
of some other guilds.
There'll be
which means
integration
that actually
from
they
other
will
guilds,
operate
but not
within our
Jason.
guild, but as their own separate entity. But actually, they'll be coming to all the social events as well. So there's more news to follow on all of that. Can get to number 1. That's where we're going. You better
what
watch
other
out.
guild
You
is
better
filling
watch
out
out.
the Wembley Arena?
No one's done that.
Who's done that?
No one's done that.
No one.
Nobody does that. It's just us. I've been Pricks.
And I've been Pabbers, also known as Coupon Chan.
It's been fantastic to have
Incredible.
all of you people from the guild on board with the stream tonight, and we will say a wonderful good night.
Good night!